Hi guys, welcome to another audio video, and I'll be reading Esther 7 of the King James Version Bible, and it reads, So the king and Ammon came to banquet with Esther the queen, and the king said again unto Esther on the second day of the banquet of wine, What is thy petition, Queen Esther? And it shall be granted thee. And what is thy request? And it shall be performed, even to the half of the kingdom. Then Esther the queen answered and said, If I have found favor in thy sight, O king, and if it please the king, let my life be given me at my petition, and my people at my request. For we are sold, I and my people, to be destroyed, to be slain, and to perish. But if we had been sold for bondmen and bondwomen, I had held my tongue, although the enemy could not countervail the king's damage. Then the king Ahasuerus answered and said unto Esther the queen, Who is he, and where is he, that durst presume in his heart to do so? And Esther said, The adversary and enemy is this wicked Ammon. Then Ammon was afraid before the king and the queen. And the king, arising from the banquet of wine in his wrath, went into the palace garden, and Haman stood up to make request for his life to Esther the queen. For he saw that there was evil determined against him by the king. Then the king returned out of the palace garden into the place of the banquet of wine, and Ammon was fallen upon the bed whereon Esther was. Then said the king, Will ye force the queen also before me in the house? As a word went out of the king's mouth, they covered Ammon's face. And Arbona, one of the chamberlains, said before the king, Behold also the gallows 50 cubits high, which Haman had made for Mordecai, who had spoken good for the king, standeth in the house of Haman. Then the king said, Hang him thereon. So they hanged Ammon on the gallows that he had prepared for Mordecai. Then was the king's wrath pacified. Alright guys, so here we see where you should do as you wish for others unto yourself also. Remember in the prior chapter, Mordecai, Haman thought that he was going to be basically bestowed honor by the king. However, it was Mordecai that received that honor. He had told the king everything that he would want for himself, and the king granted it to Mordecai. However, he had so much hatred in his heart for Mordecai that he went home and he decided that he would build a gallows for Mordecai to hang Mordecai. And he did just that. But as it so turned out, he was the one that was being hanged by that very same instrument made to kill Mordecai. So you see guys, we have to be very careful of our actions, and we have to be very careful of our thoughts and what we actually put out there and what we exude. We have to ensure that we remain good in both thoughts and deeds, so that we will receive good also. Alright guys, so that's it. Guys, please remember to continue to walk in your salvation, and if you've not yet gained it, then seek it. There's no better time to begin than the present. Have yourselves a blessed day. Bye.